What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sharps Off. So I'm going to do the review for the January 16th NHL Games. So we're going to start off with the Maple Leafs and the Oilers. If they would have both lost, I would have been happy, but there could only be one winner. And I wanted to be Toronto. That's the only time this year you'll hear me cheer for Toronto. In the first period, it started out well. 27 seconds in, Matthews scores from Marner and Holmberg. Second period, Riley would score at 10:52 from Matthews and Holmberg. At 15:41, Draisaitl would score from Bouchard and Ekholm. Third period, Ryan would score from McLeod and Janmark at 2:27. 16:55, McLeod scores from McDavid and Ceci. Then at 18:27, Bouchard scores on assist into the empty net. Toronto, you had one job, and that was to beat Edmonton. I'm very displeased with you. Edmonton 6, I won 4-2. So another win. If they just lose at least once before the end of the year, that'd be great. Moving on to San Jose and Chicago. The first period, Cole Gutman scores from Donato and Korchinski on the power play at 10:41. Second period, there's no scoring. Third period, Carpenter ties it up at 5:13 from Bailey and Hoffman. Overtime, no scoring. And then there's a 17-round shootout, and 18 rounds, I think. There was 18 shooters, let's just say that. Ketchuk gets the shootout winner for the Blackhawks at in the 17th shot. Chicago takes that one 2-1. So to around that. Islanders and Winnipeg. I was cheering for the Islanders in this one, but it's fine. Vancouver's still tied for first overall. In the first period, Velarde scores at 9:41 from Lowry and Morrissey. Anders Lee scored at 15:53 from Riley and Aho. Second period, Pionk scores from Perfetti and Schmidt on the power play at 15:19. At 17:58, Appleton will score from Tonino and DeMello. Third period, Anders Lee will score at 35 seconds from Bo Horvat, former Canuck. Then at 18:38, Kyle Connor will score unassisted into the empty net. Winnipeg takes that one 4-2. Dallas and LA, wearing my Dallas jersey here. So in the first period, Dallas opens up the scoring. It's Rupe Hintz scoring from Wyatt Johnson and Jason Robertson at 9:21. At 15:21, Dadonov scores from Smith and Lindell. Second period, Davy scores for the Kings at 1:31 from Dano and Kempe on the power play. Third period, Johnson scores at 5:49 from Rupe Hintz and Jason Robertson. Pavelski would add one at 6:52 from Harley and Dadonov. Then Sam Steele would score from Fox shorthanded at 9:33. Dallas takes that one 5-1. Moving on to the Ducks and the Capitals. So in the first period, Ethan Bear, former Canuck, opens up the scoring from TJ Oshie and Nick Jensen, who I believe is also a former Canuck, at 19:22. Second period, there's no scoring. Third period, Tom Wilson scores from Fairbury and Nick Dowd into the empty net at 19:02. Capitals take that one 2-0. I've given up on trying to figure out whether or not Nick Dowd is a former Canuck. So we're just going to say he's a Capital for now. He's been there a while though, so that's good. Moving on to Colorado and Ottawa. In the first period, Batherson scores to open up the scoring at 9:29 from Drew and Shabbat on the power play. Rantanen will then score at 10:07 from Makar and McKinnon. Second period, Ridley Gray scores at 1:21 from Drew and Kachuk. At 2:27, Poland will score from Olofsson and Malinsky. Ridley Gray will score for the Senators at 7:21 from Kachuk and Sanderson. Sander would score one of his own with 11:04 from Drew and Kachuk. Rantanen would score 16:18 from McKinnon and Gerard. Third period, Miles Wood would score from Logan O'Connor and Devon Taves at 4:04. Malinsky would score at 8:14 from Gerard and Johansson on the power play. At 17:24, O'Connor would score from Wood and Gerard. And then Taves would score unassisted into the empty net at 15:16. A lot of goals in this one. Colorado takes it 7-4. Moving on to the Kraken and the Rangers. In the first period, Vinny Trocheck scores from Panarin and Fox on the power play at 8:22. 10:41, Everly scores from McCann from Canuck and Bjorkstrand on the power play. At 11:09, Gustafsson scores unassisted. At 12:32, Blake Wheeler scores from Brodzinski and Schneider. 17:01, Kako scores from Zibanejad and Kreider. Third period at 14:24, McCann from Canuck scores from Everly and Schultz on the power play. And then Blake Wheeler scores at 17:22 from Zibanejad and Fox into the empty net. Rangers take that one 5-2. Then the Flames and the Coyotes. I was cheering for the Flames in this one, oddly enough. In the first period, there was no scoring. Second period, Sean Jersey opens up the scoring for the Coyotes from Schmaltz and Moser at 8:22. Third period at 6:37, Cooley adds another one for the Coyotes from Jersey and Keller. At 8:54, Coleman scores from Anderson, and then Kadri scores at 9:57 from Popisil, and then in overtime, Sean Gover scores from Kadri, and then home on the power play at 4:43. Another comeback win for the Flames. They take that one 3-2. And that's it for the 16th. I will see you all for a review of tonight's games tomorrow. Thankfully, that'll be a shorter one. Hopefully I don't lose my voice. So hit like if you liked it, subscribe if you liked it. I'll see you all next time. Adios.